Welcome everyone back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is D-Free. Here today, we are taking on the Potara Super Battle Road stage. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's go ahead and talk about what we are doing. So, we do have the TEQ Kai, the Supreme Kai of Time. Yes, it's the same Cronoa. She's just transformed. Little Cronoa from Xenoverse. So, like I said, Truth said recently, she got the biggest upgrade, and she surely did. Anyways, let's get back to it. So, she's actually here on the first rotation. That's really cool. So, what I want to do is, I'm going to have her, honestly, I'm not going to put her on rotation. I'm not going to treat her like that in this showcase. I've already kind of done something like that with her on the main rotation. If you want to see that, check that out. Link will be down below in the description. I am going to let her have her actual role in this video. She's going to be floating. So, what does she do? 3 key. Super tech types get 70%, I believe. I believe it's super tech only. Anyway, supreme damage, seals the enemy with the super attack. So, sealing has great utility there. Passive skill. She offers 2 key and 20% attack and defensive boost to your allies, alongside a 7% critical hit chance. So yes, that does apply to the allies. There's been some confusion about that. When units offer a crit chance in the passive, it goes as a support passive to your allies. Anyways, moving on. She has a great chance to offer an additional 20% attack boost and a great chance to offer an additional defensive 20% boost. So what that means is, if everything procs, unless it calculates it a little bit differently, which I don't think it does, she has 2 key, 40% attack and defensive boost, and a 7% crit chance to herself and the allies. So that's something to consider as far as this unit is concerned. Now, what you probably noticed is that basically makes her, at worst, just a kind of like light version of the AGL West Kai, who offers 40% attack and defense. But a key thing to note is that that unit is only applicable to ROG category units. Now, there is a lot of bleed over. A lot of those ROG category units do also make their way into Potara, so I mean, you can kind of do something like that if you wanted to. But this one's just a little bit more consistent. I do love the key gain, because sometimes the AGL West Kai, you'll see the key issue, and I actually pointed that up in a video last week, so that's part of the reason why I'm using this team now today too, because last week I did the AGL West Kai, and I used her on the ROG category, and sometimes the key was an issue. If you want to see that one, I'll leave that down below for you as well. So we're up against Gotenks and Veku. Not fun. Because these guys are actually a problem. This is the new Super Battle Road stage. Global players, I mean, this looks like a chumpy rotation, I know, but they'll beat you, man. They'll beat you in one shot. They really will. I'm not even kidding. All right, so she's great here. She's going to offer the ability to seal. I actually want to see the defensive numbers and stuff. So almost 100K without getting any supers for the front unit. And then 137 for the second unit. So we're going to go ahead and do that and just seal the opponent here. Now, the thing about this is, okay, see, they're going to start doing weird stuff. Okay, 60K. Thank you, type advantage. Freaking still took 60K, though. And I know they'll beat you in one shot because this is actually my second take. I was like, nah, I'm not going to use an item. Bro, they both supered the last spot. Both of them did. Against LR Goku Black and Zamasu. They both did freaking 300,000. Well, 270 each. I was like, oh, wait. Okay. I totally forgot that's a thing. I totally forgot. It's totally possible if you're not careful to lose round 1. So I was like, okay, let's just do this again. So yeah, don't sleep on them. Of course, I've beaten all these stages a handful of times, but like, come on now. This is a really beautiful super attack. Really, really beautiful super attack. And she sealed him there, so even if he was going to super her, he couldn't have. Okay, so now we have a little bit more flexibility. I really just don't think they're going to bother supering this turn, to be honest. So I'm going to leave him there for the type advantage. We actually should have switched back here. Now, another thing to note is, you know, like I said, she offers the critical hit chance, which is interesting because there are going to be times where that's actually very relevant, and I'm going to try to capitalize on them. And what I mean by that is there's going to be times where I don't think he's going to super again, and the other one's sealed, so I think we're fine. But anyways, like I was saying, what I mean by that is when it comes to units like multi-hit units or counter units, you know, Vegetos and, you know, units like Kefla and Kale and stuff like that, units that can multi-hit. Unfortunately, there were a few that I didn't bring in, like Kefla and like Tech Vegito Blue, stuff like that, because I really wanted to build one of the better versions of this team. Now, not to say that those units don't make it into the team, but this is the way I like to play the team. Anyways, moving on, at least for Super Battle Road anyway. But moving on. You know, the additional crit chance will rear its head, and it's going to be very relevant sometimes. 7% isn't like a crazy high number. I know it does not go on top of your unit's natural. It's just more or less like, hey, if your unit has a 15% or a 15 chance, which is a 30%, a level 15 is a 30% chance, excuse me. If they have that, they'll roll that each time first, and if they don't get that, then they'll try to get the 7% from the Kai and stuff like that. They don't stack. It's not 30 per 7. It's not how it works, but still, it's very relevant, and it'll be very good at points. Now, ideally, I should have put the. I see this is the non-SBR mentality right here. I freaking put him there. Watch the Veku super the front spot. Watch the Veku do it. This is the non-SBR mentality. You don't go for counters, because that guy, he still takes 20k on normal hits. He still takes a ton of damage. Okay, I'm glad I used the item, because he would have got destroyed. Assuming there was a super, though. If not, then we're good. So the Kai will be back next round, by the way. So what's going to happen is she's going to show up once every 3 turns. Oh, hey, look at this. 150, still with the item up. At least my attack's going up, I guess. All right, we'll get that guy out of here. I think we beat him this round, so that's good. Okay, 2.4. That should be enough to finish the job. Honestly, every time I play this stage, I never actually get the transformation for the Goku and Vegetas. I actually never do. So I just don't even – I'm just going to float them. I don't even think it's going to be a relevant thing. I'm just going to float them. They're not even going to be on my rotation, to be honest. I'm literally just going to always put them in the last spots and just keep the Goku black and then the Vegito. Some of you guys can get it. I can't. And that's my fault because the team just doesn't have the opportunity to get that far because a lot of times they just kind of beat the opponent or we're above the threshold on HP or weird things like that. All right, so this might finish it off. He does have all the links, I believe, Big Bad Bosses and the passive support. So if you guys take a look at his attack stat there, you'll kind of see where he was. Now, like I said, you kind of just can't even tell when she's getting her additional attack boost. The only way you can is if you actually sit there and literally look at your units every single time. That's the only way, and I'm not going to do that. I'll pull it up every so often, I guess, but not every single time. Because it's just, and also because she's not on rotation, it's just confusing. So we have the triple Vegito rotation, though, speaking of rotations. We will put you in the front. I'm going to use a Whis here because these guys are annoying too. I want to make sure that I have, I want to make sure I have the ores for the Goku Black next round to get his super because he definitely will need it. That's fine. I'll just make sure I leave the greens. I'll try to anyway. Because the greens are just perfectly lined up here. And the LR wants them bad. I wish you would just go for the blues here. Because all you need is the blues and the rainbow. But of course not. That's fine. Whatever. Oh, Vegito versus Gogeta. Crit. Yes. Okay. Additional attack up. So another crit. All right, so 820,000. By the way, guys, the recommended videos will be live in the final 20 seconds. The top one is a deck profile I did on my Dragon Ball Super Card Game channel. Oof, additional attack. The bottom one, excuse me, is one of my favorite games. I've been playing it since about February when it came out or so. I used to play it on this channel, but I've moved it and games like Dragalia Lost over to another channel. So that'll be over there as well. So final 20 seconds, they'll be clickable. And they should be in the description as well, if I remember. All right, so 2.3 going to come through. All right, Vegito is getting supered here. I need to start giving my LR Vegito Blue his weaker super more often than I do. I kind of just don't even bother. But it's very useful because the attack gain. Oh, a dodge. Nice. Not that it really mattered, but okay. Okay, so we're going to put you in the front. Get your attack up a little bit. You can swing there. That's an ultra, huh? Yes. We'll come back here. And you can stay there, too. I'm not really too worried about Gotenks. Attack up, attack up. Hey, K-Prince Music, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're new, make sure you do subscribe as well if you enjoy the content. Okay, so their attack should be pretty much maxed out now. 2.4 million attack for this guy here. Oh, hey, the super attack. I think this unit's fine, though, defensively. Their defense is good enough. Yeah, 33. I was going to say, with the item and the defense, they're fine. And then type advantage versus Gotenks. It would have been amazing if he decided to super there to get it out of his system. Okay, so what are we doing here? I believe maybe her secondary passive activated, because last time I saw this guy, he was at like 97,000 defense. And I'm pretty sure he hasn't gotten a super to raise his defense at all. Because the Ultra, if I recall, only greatly raises attack. Yeah. I don't know. I bet it looks like it. So what we're going to do is put you there. We will give you access to this to just try to take out the Gogeta. And you can target Gogeta too. Right there. And I want you to go after the Gotenks, though. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, he's finally over 1 million attack. All right, so he's coming through. And he does not finish him there, but potentially can here on a couple of counter hit chances. Come on, just finish it off. Man, no crits at all either. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Your attack is almost as high as it gets. Can you please? Of course, this guy will have to hit here. No, Gogeta, I can't believe you fell for that. Oh, hey, somebody got a crit finally. All right, so TEQ, she really gets almost a 500,000 attack stat. She has no links active, though. Like, if she was on ROG, she'd actually be able to pop some links, which is why I said in the other video I had her as a main rotation unit. So you might want to check that out if you want to see her do a little bit more, actually. But I'm treating her the way she's supposed to be treated in this video as an off-rotation unit. So we are going to let you go to the front spot, get that super there. Also getting really close to that Dokkan attack. All right, it's going to pop at the beginning of next turn. Hopefully we can win here. I think this rotation can do it. I think that offensively we got it. Yeah, there we go. We got this. Just a matter of whether or not... Oh, they weren't at max attack. It's just a matter of whether or not, you know, we will finish him here or get hit with a super. Oh, no super. Yes, thank you. Thank you. A lot of times they like to try to super before the round's over, you know, before they get beat or whatever. All right, so we're going to start the beginning of this. I believe it's versus SS4 Gogeta, if I recall correctly. It's been a while. Yep, it is. Okay. There's not actually a great unit to give the attack to here, to be honest. The Vegito rotation's kind of slow, but of course I'm going to give it to the LR. Oh, hey, he can also get legendary power here. That's great. 177. So there's another link you need here. Oh, I can put you in the front and not give you a super. That works. Yeah, that works. That's an Ultra. And they can block most of those hits in the back, too. I'll use the Whis. Better safe than sorry. I honestly could probably no-run this. No item run this. I don't think it's hard. I probably can. Because what would happen is I'd actually probably get my transformations and they'd max heal me. I'm pretty sure I can do it. If I made it this far barely using any items. Yeah. Oh, man, but I never really cared about that. There's people that take pride in that, and, I mean, that's cool and all. I don't really care. I'm going to use what I want when I want. 195. Wow, that's still a lot of damage. At least the super's out of his system. So, all right, let's get the Dokkan attack. I literally wasn't even ready for this. I forgot all about it. Oh, super slow. We'll have the Kai again next round, I believe. So the issue with that, too, is that she's going to help get the Ultra Super for the LR, which is great. But, like, at the same time, the LR won't have any attack gain. So our primary unit we're going to take a look at, by the way, will have to be the Goku Black. Okay, so I love that Dokkan attack and how it did absolutely nothing. It literally did nothing. This was the drop in the bucket. That's right. I forgot this guy had so much freaking HP. Good news is I'm going to heal from that, so that's cool. This guy has so much HP. I want to put the LR in the front spot here. Look at the defense on those guys. 100,000 before even launching a super, and then 72 for the Rose. I think it's safe to say she probably procced her passive, but like I said, it'll give you the little overlay, and I don't know if that's an indicator of whether or not she's proccing additional passives, but nonetheless, she's doing something. So super attacks coming through, 2.2 million attack, max key. No attack gain at all, though, so this is just natural stats. All right, attack up. I think there's 4 attacks there, yeah? Or 3? There's 4, okay. Perfect. 2.2 million here. No big bad bosses either. Can you not? Can we don't do that 2 turns in a row? Hey, he's about to get sealed. Like I said, her super attack has great utility. Yeah, her secondary attack passive seemed to activate because that's another way you could tell is either she was linking with Rose and I missed it. No, she's not. Okay, so yeah, her attack was at 480k. Ooh, dodges! It was at like 480k last time, but that time it was about 530. So that's one of the ways you can tell, I guess, is with her individual numbers, but whatever. I wish I knew that in the beginning because I definitely would have paid attention, but it's fine. All right, Vegito. You're just going to get the Ultra anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Are you going to super 3 turns in a row? Do you really super every round? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I kind of feel like it's a thing. I kind of feel like it's a thing if I recall correctly. It has been a while, but... Oh, wait, he's sealed! Dang it! I literally just said that! This is what happens when you wake up and record immediately into the recording. Whatever, we're good. Super Vegito Loki still taking a ton of damage from this, even with the item active. He's still taking a freaking ton of damage. All right, we got a crit there. Crit here. Okay, a ton of counters, several crits. This Vegito's coming through. Okay, no damage there. Attack Goku and Vegeta, 2.8. They low-key have been like the best offensive unit, I think, on the video so far, other than LR Goku Black at max power. Okay. So I'm actually going to leave them in the front here, I think, just for the legendary power. Yeah, for the legendary power. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying because there's no rainbow key. All I need is 1 rainbow orb. He's no longer sealed, but his attack is debuffed. If that means anything. I mean, it does, but like, if that's not really relevant, I don't know. All right, we're going to just put them in the last spot. Maybe I'll get big bad bosses here. We'll see. That'd be great for the LR in the middle. LR in the middle, Loki has like everything activated. And it just got a little bit of an SA multiplier increase from this guy's attack. Oh, no super. I don't think he triggered big bad bosses. No, he didn't. 3.5 million attack stat here. Did absolutely boo-boo damage, though. All right, well, at least they shouldn't take too much from this, maybe. 100K, okay. Okay, yeah, their attack stat was maxed out last round. It just keeps on showing the icon. All right, so the West Kai actually, not West Kai, excuse me, the Supreme Kai of Time, Cronoa, is here now on the final rotation. Wow, a ton of attacks there. I really want to see if she's going to dodge for me. I'm going to leave her there. I want to see how many of these she dodges. She's got level 15 dodge chance, which actually, unlike other abilities, it doesn't mean a 2% chance per level. It's literally just 1% per level. So it's literally just a 15% chance. But she dodged 2 last round. Watch her get hit by every single one. Wow! She still takes freaking 50K. She literally got hit by every single one. goodness. Oh, she crit for me. Great job. This guy's attack is really high now. It's at 1.6. I think this is the highest I've ever seen this Vegeto's attack stat at 1.6 million. Oh my goodness. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit subscribe if you're new. Like I said earlier, TEQ Vegito Blue will go, or excuse me, STR Vegito will finish it off here. But like I said, she's just the AGL West Kai, a little bit more consistent, probably a little bit more utility because of CL2. So very good unit. I enjoy her a lot. But have an awesome day, everyone, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. The recommended videos are also live on the screen as well. So take it easy, everybody.